All right, there we go. And I'm gonna go to the Discord and
I'm trying to set some things up so that I like know where my border is to try and keep as much in frame as possible.
okay. Yeah, that gets hard, but I believe in you.
I'm also like literally trying to use my actual light as the stand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
That's
might
fine.
need a stand at some point.
Yeah. That'll be the next thing. Well, because I did a little test one of these and I thought it went decent when I was working on it, so but it's like not quite the same. Okay. Just let me know. Like, am I good?
Yeah, you look
Like
good to
you
me.
said, like if I'm gonna be painting like this, is that good?
Yeah, you look good to me.
Okay, cool.
Rest of you, there's a couple in here.
Oh,
Hello.
awesome. Hey, everybody. Actually, let me take a quick second, and I will log into Twitch as well, so that I can follow along with chat easier.
Good shit.
Like a big boy.
Mm-hmm. Gonna turn on my stream manager. And I told the Discord, so they should be here at some point. But yeah, we're gonna begin. Hello and welcome. Hobby
Hello.
Day 3. I'm gonna be painting the Vargskyr from the Cursed City. Upside down. Yeah, there we go. And then Cody's painting the Carnosaur, right?
Yep. I believe so. I'm painting this boy.
Mm.
The big boy.
Yeah, that's the Carnosaur. I don't know. You don't have a rider yet, but we'll figure that out later.
I did the fancy rider.
Oh, okay. I
So
don't
he's
know what that is for the
yeah,
rule
he's
book,
the
but
HQ trip.
oh, I grabbed the
Yep.
wrong dry brush. Oops. Where's all of our beautiful faces? Says Quibble. I don't have a. I only have one camera, and it's for the model. I have eyes only for the model.
I mean, I could possibly make it work, but you don't want to see this. I have such a terrible neck beard right now.
Yeah, mine's not great either. Who shaves when the Backstreet Boys are around, you know?
Like possibly one of the worst
Oh no, you're breaking up a little bit.
neck beards
Damn it.
I've ever had.
Oh, Cody, you're breaking
Also,
up.
sorry if stuff's messed up. That's what I.
Oh no. My neck beard is beautiful. Yeah, I believe it.
I mean, mine's only like
Cody, your stream went down.
a few day old neck beard.
Hey, Cody.
You know what I mean?
Cody.
Well, it's like a week old neck beard. Did I? Yeah.
You dropped out. You started breaking up. Your camera's gone. Oh, your camera's back now. And then I was trying to tell you that, and then you weren't responding.
Okay.
I think your internet cuts in and out.
God, it shouldn't. I did a speed test before I came, and I had over 200 in this room.
It might be on my end, not being able to hold two screens. I don't know. But like, it was fine with Bill. I don't know.
Is my camera good again?
Rotate it again. And it should. Yeah, there we go.
Right. Now there'll be no more interruptions.
All right.
Just kidding. I'm going to get interrupted again in a. But.
Yeah, I understand. All right. Doing a little dry brush first. Yeah.
Alrighty.
So, yeah, I've been.
All right. Let me just. All right, and now I am good to go.
All right, let's
Get some
begin.
paint. All right.
So I've been...
At a time of exactly how I'm going to paint.
Oh, no, you're cutting in and out again, buddy.
No. Okay, I might not just need to be closer. Is this better?
Yeah, I think so. Let's give it a shot for a little
I
bit.
might have just been a little too far. But
Oh, man.
it's also Discord, so if we talk over each other, that can sometimes do it as well.
Oh, okay.
And you and I, we might have a tendency to talk over each other in real life, so it probably translates.
Yeah, that might be it.
All right, I'm going to start right up on the tail of this bad boy, I think.
I'm going to start by reattaching this arm, because it fell right off.
Should probably also find like a brush that isn't complete trash. I am probably the absolute worst at brush maintenance.
I struggle sometimes too.
No, it's not a struggle. I'm just terrible at it. Like I'm just a terrible person. I also paint much. It's true. I also paint like a lot different than most people. Like I do more of like a just continuous dry brushing technique more than like using anything as an actual layer.
I like dry brushing too, yeah.
It's what I've always done, so I just have a very much like a way I do it at this point, you know?
Mm-hmm. I hear ya.
And I also just like how I kind of get more of that gritty feel to it.
Yeah, I do a lot of dry brushing too, don't worry about that. But
I always feel like I'm doing it so wrong because I watch our buddy Bill and so good at like wet blends and all that good stuff.
I'm gonna be trying a little bit of that.
Mess around with a wet palette.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried one of those, but they seem really nice. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying some Lamia medium, and then making my own shades with this guy today.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I love mixing my own colors and stuff. Actually, I have it right here. A commission I was just finishing up painting for custom-made Death Watch guys. I hand made all of the. I don't know if you can actually see the color very well. I hand made the yellow for the blonde for his hair.
Mm-hmm. How'd you do
Can you
that?
actually see him?
It's hard to see the hair.
So I just took Imperial Fist yellow, and my standard white, and just like mixed and mixed and mixed until I was like happy with what I had.
Mm-hmm.
Which took it was a lot more white than I was thinking it would be, but like much pigment to make white another color.
Mm-hmm. See, mixing colors scares me too.
That's
if I'm being honest.
like I feel like I have somewhat of a leg up on it, right? Because I did technically like go to art school for like a year. Like
Mm-hmm.
I did take like color theory and two-dimensional design, which is actually just like color mixing. Like I don't understand why that's the name of the course, but it is.
Right. I mean, I did that too when there's a digital arts.
Yeah, so you know, like yeah, 2D design is literally just mixing paint and learning your colors.
Yeah. Remember, my professors were very mad at me. That I didn't know famous artists. But like whatever.
Yeah. No, so I totally feel that. Like I only went.
Oh, we're on the screen to Monocrypt. You see that?
No, what was it?
We're on the screen for Monocrypt. Chris put us up.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, thank you, man.
I have to say, like, I was gonna say it before, and I mean this wholeheartedly. Like, I've never met a store owner who cares as much about the community as he does. Like,
Oh yeah.
he actually fought a great group of people, which is awesome. Like, like from the area I'm in, like I didn't. Not that we didn't have a good store, because we did, but like, it didn't have the same feeling, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been more just not as involved, but I don't know. I felt very welcomed like the first time I ever met him.
Yeah, and I feel like we have a huge community here for how big Pittsfield is too,
Yeah,
which is
exactly. For
great.
especially for the like, I don't even like to consider us a city, because like we're I mean, technically I think we're not really a city.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's part of it too. Is just we all feel welcome here.
Yeah.
I just love going to visit Monocrypt sometimes. Like I didn't need that Lamia medium today, but I wanted to visit.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, and like no matter what, like I can't go to a store and spend time there and not buy something.
See, I'm real good at that, but I'm the king of cheap.
Oh yeah.
But every time I've gone, I've tried to buy something when I go in.
Mm-hmm.
Not that cares either way, but
Right.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. It's to have like a welcoming place where you can really feel like you're like that the owner cares about like fostering a connection between the community and the store.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bill, you said you found a good store too, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your boy definitely not speed painting here. No way, no how. Wait, you're not supposed to just get paint on everything?
That's how I
I'm
do it,
confused.
honestly. Like, I think it's easier to like fix it what you mistake later than spending a ton of extra time making sure you don't do one little mistake.
Yeah,
That's how I do it, but I get both ways for sure.
I have a pretty good like, it works out for the way that I blend a lot of my stuff anyways. Because you're dry brushing your paint so thin,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter as much. You're not like gooping up the model.
Right.
I keep trying to check and make sure that I'm actually on stream, because I realized I just wasn't for a hot minute there.
Oh, really? You look fine to me,
I
but
mean, I was, but like also kind of wasn't.
hmm.
Actually, I was just worse right there.
It's hard, man. But you'll, yeah, just keep an eye out. Bill and I were struggling with that first session, and I think we did a better job the second one.
Yeah, no, you guys definitely were like more in frame constantly. I think on the second one I watched.
Yeah, it's just so easy to go like, what's this detail? And then I realize like, oh, I'm not in camera anymore. But yeah.
Let's get some nice little teal water over here.
So you
Nice.
were basing your Seraphon off of like real
Oh.
salamanders, right? Oh no. Oh no, he's gone. All right, he's back. Okay. I thought I was gonna have to do a solo show for a second. Oh, what are you doing?
Skink. First skink all painted up.
Oh, very
But,
okay. I don't know if you realized, but you dropped on the call for a second, and now you're back.
No, I didn't. Yeah, unfortunately, like my Discord likes to do that sometimes, so I'm gonna have to try to figure that out too. Probably.
Oh
Probably
boy.
just gonna have to invest like an actual webcam.
Right. I don't
Understand what it is.
I feel
can
like
only for,
Discord's a
like-
dream for most people, and then like there's a handful of people it just does not behave for.
Yeah, it works good for the most part. So like, even though I'm just using my phone, my sound usually comes in really good, and my video is usually pretty decent. So that's always a plus. But then the fact that like it's not everything.
Mm-hmm. I get it, yeah. But yeah, if you want to go over your skink priests, I think that's what you were talking about before you dropped out.
like my skink that I was working on, I just kind of found some cool colors that I liked, and there was a snake that was kind of similar. But for the big guy that I'm working on, I'm like painting him the color of a blue-tailed skink, like in the actual lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Which I probably should have pulled a photo of it because it was on my phone, and I'm using my phone now. So I am going to actually do that super quick, just so I'm actually painting him correctly.
That makes sense. Yeah, just that was a cool idea of just like taking inspiration from real life critters for your little fantasy dinos.
Yes. Like, especially I think for lizards, and you know what I mean, for Seraphon, it makes sense because there's already such a unique, like, dynamic color palette that you can use.
Mm-hmm.
So that I've always thought that was really cool, and I've always kind of wanted to do that when I did do this army.
Right. I can't wait to get you official GW salamanders and see how you paint those guys up.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Those wonderful kits.
I found my.
You found what?
I found my picture.
Very good. All right. Reference achieved.
Actually, no, I'm doing that.
Oh, you're back in portrait again, not landscape. That keeps happening whenever you drop. I don't know why.
Dang it, bud. Am I good?
I don't know. I don't know why. It's flip it back again. Sorry, man.
No, you're good.
There we go. Your phone just wants to be in portrait so bad.
Yeah. Are we good now?
We're good. Yep. I was just talking to people today about like the salamanders. Like I can't believe that's a thing. Like how good they are in the game.
Yeah, how good they are and how not great the model is.
Well, that model is wonderful.
Like I said to you, I agree that he is charming. But boy, oh boy, that is...
That model is not hot trash. Look at his smile.
The one with the tear absolutely killed me. Like, it legitimately slayed me yesterday.
That's good.
I laughed far harder than I had any right to.
Oh, yeah, when I can make emotes, I think I need to be affiliate first. I'll be the first one. I'm not too far from that, by the way. I just need like a hand more full followers. And I think I'm there.
Yeah, what are we up to?
32. It's honestly not bad.
Yeah, 18 more. Oh, especially this, we're still in the first month.
Mm-hmm. And like the views have been pretty decent too, and everyone who's here, thanks for that. Means the world to me.
Yeah, well, to some other friends I know who do some Twitch stuff, and they were honestly super impressed by like the fact that we already have that many people like tuning in, and it's all because like I was saying before, like the community that's been fostered here is so supportive of each other, which I think lends itself to being able to do something like this and having it work out well and go well.
Yeah, and I'm just happy to do something that's at least entertaining for the folks there too.
Yeah.
I just wish I could just play music the whole time, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's a bummer that whole situation like was a real thing.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't talk about it much, but yeah, whatever.
I don't know if there's. I don't think there's anything about talking about it. It's their terms and conditions.
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
I mean, whether you don't need to tester on it or anything.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, actually, that's probably the approach. Is just finding a. What is it? DRM free music. Yeah, that's. I'll research that at some point soon. So I think a little bit of background noise could go a long way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been
No, they
talking.
must listen to us talk.
Well, they'll do that too. Don't you find it like a little quiet right now? Even when we are
Yeah,
talking.
I'm like,
Oh, sorry. Start singing? No one wants to hear that. I'm not a good singer.
all right, you're gonna regret it.
No, don't.
And loses all the viewers. Cody, you're never allowed back on the stream again.
Yep. Get out of here.
I love you as a friend, but get out of here.
Yeah, I've been talking to the people on the Discord too. Man, oh man, I am like right on the cusp of jumping into Sisters of Battle.
Oh boy, are you really?
Oh yeah.
I want you to know I'm not against that. I've always thought that was such a cool army that very few people play.
It seems like pretty popular here right now, which is fine. I like that, but just something about like there's that huge church theme going on, which I adore. And also like the fact that everything in your army can be a flamer. I don't care how good they are. That's awesome.
Well, flamers all have longer range now too, don't they? Or is it only select ones?
I think most of them do. Hey, Winter Titan, how you doing, man? But yeah, 12 inches is pretty big, but it's just like heavy bolters going up and damage, and flamers not. I think it's a huge hit against flamers, but whatever. They're fun. They're cool.
Range is far more important for flamers than the strength, because a heavy flamer is still strength 5.
No, but heavy stubbers are damage 2 is the thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you said heavy bolter the first time, so
I might have. I don't know.
Thinks you did, but it's okay either way.
Mm-hmm. But what's likely going to happen is I'm probably just going to wait for their book to come and just start with a couple of the combat patrols. It seems to be the consensus on how to do it anyway. Besides, I got vampire stuff to do when that comes out soon.
God, I'm like totally off stream, my bad.
You notice my guy's arm just fell off. Yeah, a cautionary tale to people who are wanting to buy Cursed City. These are push to fit. And that's fine for the most part. But like this guy, like, I don't know how well it comes up. But there's like this little hole on it that has to go into that peg. And you get like a centimeter. Yeah. And they don't stick very well for this guy particularly. It's not the end of the world, but it's a little annoying.
Yeah, I do the exact same thing, Bill. I glue all my push fits. But I don't do that until I'm just about to prime them. Like, I have to literally be basically ready to prime that day.
Yeah, I'm probably going to glue this guy too, but making it easier to get under the arm. But like most of them, I feel like I didn't have to glue, which is nice. Why? What happened?
I think I got a pin for my turbo dork to get it all cleaned out.
Oh, did it dry up on you?
Let's see. They always do the tops of these something fierce. Oh, we did it. We did it. It's oh god. Oh god. Cautionary. I love the Turbo Dork paints, but the bottles are less than desirable.
Yeah, I haven't much experience with them, but anyway, yeah, Kavol Push Fit is it was like experimental that they did with like the Night Haunt when they first came up, and maybe I think the Stormcast in there too, and a couple other things where it's you don't need glue, but there's like pegs and holes in the model, and you just push them together instead of gluing them. I do recognize you. I just didn't know if you were fine with me saying your name on the stream out loud.
I want you to know I hadn't looked at the stream chat till just now, so that's the only reason I didn't say it. I would have probably not actually paid attention to whether or not he cared. You know me.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's good to put a special effort, unless...
Oh, it really is. I catch myself doing it, and then I'm always like, I don't know if they would have wanted me to say anything or not.
Yeah, I'm just trying to build these habits early.
No, it's smart.
Yeah.
These Turbo Dork paints also bubble up something fierce sometimes.
Some of them look so dang good, though.
You just, you gotta be so tedious sometimes with what you're doing, and, a lot of, rubbing stuff off that you've on, kind of just getting the bubbles. Because I don't know if you can see all the bubbles that it's making currently.
Yeah. I've had that with,
You could just, blend it in or take a second brush, which is what I do a lot of the time. Take a second brush, and then once you get it to a good consistency, you can usually get a lot of it taken care of pretty quick.
I see, yeah. Which ones have I used? There's like a purplish black one that I've used. I forget their names. I know they're all zany.
Yeah, I'm using 3D glasses right now for this color. 3D glass, with my favorites. Darknet is kind of a gray to blue. The other one I use a lot on my nights is I use Shell Shocked, which is kind of like a green to gray to purple, more on the purple heavy side. I really do like that one. That's honestly one of my absolute favorites. Gosh, I am really just getting all kinds of bubbling up in here.
Yeah, just thin it out, I guess.
We're just gonna send it, you know? You silly, I'm still gonna send it.
Send it. Yeah. What's the consensus on push fits? Do people like those?
What?
Talking about push fits. Do people like push fit models in general? Ask in the chat.
I was gonna say.
You can say too.
Either way. I like them, but it's so the big thing I read online, which is the standard kind of complaint about that sort of stuff, is that push fit and a lot of the new kits aren't kit bashable. But I feel get a jewelry saw or something like that, and you can really do whatever you want with those models. And they give you far more variety, mixing legs and bodies. It's not hard to take a Space Marine and clip him in two.
Yeah, but it's very scary for new people, I think, and old people.
Oh, for sure. I think I'm probably just if there's anything that's my wheelhouse, it's unorthodox kit bashing.
Yeah, it's making sure you never use the right model for the right role.
You got it.
Yeah. That's all good. Yeah, kit bashing can be a lot of fun. I do that.
Yeah,
especially with AOS and 40K too. Some of the really old models. I'm like, I don't love this, and I don't want to spend money on the resin model. I'll try to make something myself.
Yeah, that's like that's what we were talking about yesterday. Is that like my big one is like definitely the resin models. I'm not a fan of messing around with resin models like at all.
Yeah.
And me also like anyone who knows me, which is a lot of people here, like I'm the king of cheap.
Oh no. He cut out again. That's okay. I'll talk about the. Oh, well, he's back.
So and that's like the worst part now is that like the new characters are so nice, like unbelievably well sculpted. So like it's getting harder and harder for me to justify it because like even at like a 30 40 $50 price point depending on what they are, like so like say a big character like this I'm willing to spend the money on, but like a single HQ character for like chaos, like I can't, or even like a space marine one that I'm going to convert into chaos, I can't, like the spending on a lot of that.
Yeah, it feels like I get for like the
I can
plastic per
something that
dollar is way off on some of the smaller heroes. But I think the dev time per dollar really isn't.
no, and that's the thing is like I totally understand, and like I don't think that they're gouging honestly as much as a lot of people always cry about it, or don't don't think or think that they are gouging. I like we were looking into it. The production cost price stuff is crazy.
Yeah.
Like the actual cost for them, like start to finish, on making anything. Like so
Hmm.
they have to make their money back, and not everyone's buying every character. And the
Right.
people
And
who are most of the people who are gonna buy it are gonna buy it at almost whatever price you put on it. So sweet old cost analysis. Uh-oh. Did I blip in and out?
you blipped in and out, yeah, for a second, and then you just were going right on. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna let him have it. It was quick. But you're back. You're good. I don't know why it's doing that though,
I'm
but
gonna get this stream resorted too. Doing it because
oh
it's my
yeah,
Discord. Like, cool Vol over there said, uh, he knows we Discord sometimes, and it's it's a thing.
mm-hmm.
It's honestly just because I'm using Discord through my phone. Even though I know plenty of people do that regularly.
Well, how old's your phone too, right?
I mean, it's only an iPhone 7.
I don't know which iPhone that is. Is that a recent one?
No, that's like an iPhone 7S, so that's like 5 iPhones back.
Yeah, that might
Like,
be it. I don't know.
yeah. And I didn't buy the thing like new either, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm. It seems to be working fine right now.
yeah. No, and
Seven
that's the
million
thing, so
years
it
in
works
iPhone.
great. It works great up until it doesn't, is kind of the way it works. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like it works just fine until it pops out. And it's just a quick disconnect, reconnect usually. Especially if I'm in a video chat, it will auto reconnect where like if it's just in voice chat, it'll drop and then I won't be able to hear anyone else, but they'll be able to hear me.
Mm.
And then I'll close it and reopen it. That happens when we're playing D&D every time we play.
And that's how this started, and why we were like 2 minutes late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think give or take a few minutes on Twitch is understandable.
Yeah, I think like honestly, my thoughts on Twitch with that is that you give it the old oh, it didn't flip my
Hello? Did you cut out again?
the old cop rule. Oh, please tell me I didn't cut out again because I just fixed it.
Oh, you're in. You're in.
I think I just fixed it. So my rule with like Twitch is like the old college rules, like 15 minutes. give you 15 minutes from when you say you're going to start.
Yeah. Again, like I never really used Twitch before this, and I feel like I should start. I want to be part of the community, you know?
Yeah. All right, I will be back in 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, you gotta tuck your kid in. Yeah.
You gotta go. Gotta go kiss the babies.
All right. So I guess while he's gone, I'll talk about 1-2. You're not back in 2 seconds, but yeah. Sunday around 1, or I think at 1, I'm gonna be playing a game with Austin. He's gonna be playing Dark Elves or Drukhari, and I was thinking about playing Tyranids, but I don't know if I can do that right now. I'll probably try it, but it depends on I'm trying to get games lined up for the next few weekends with people who like I know take the virus seriously and like quarantine and also have had their vaccines. So I'm gonna see who I can get for next weekend, and depending on what they want to bring, that might affect what I bring this week too. Anyway, what are you guys working on? What are you painting? Give that a few minutes. Yeah, I'm liking Pallid Witch Flesh. I think is a great color. Like it applies like a little chalky, but it's much better than most of the whites I've used. I think Ulthen Grey is my favorite white. Finishing up Sorcerer for Monday stream. Good crap, man. Yeah, show it off next Monday when we stream again. That'll be fun. Oh, they're nowhere near me, or else I'd bring them over. But I did the bats and the rats that came with Cursed City. Those are some great little kits. I'm playing Magic and working on my Wraithguard Kanathi range guy. Cool. Playing Arena, I imagine. Some good old historic. Yeah, he'll be back in a minute. I get to spend some time with the lovelies here. Oh, is he back? Hello? Oh boy. Historic Esper Doom. Oh man, I love Esper Doom as a deck still. Like I know it's not really played much because Binding the Old Gods is nuts. That really pulls you into the Soul Tie direction, and Emergent Ultimatum is really good too. But Esper's my favorite color combo. You back, Cody? No, doesn't sound like it. Not Yorian. Why not Yorian, man? There's Mill out there. Get him. I love Yorian. Just having extra cards in the deck makes the deck building easier. I like it. Oh, it looks like he's back. You're playing with the camera. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I am back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if there's some settings where I can get this to actually properly rotate.
Yeah. Like my phone does that.
Like, I wonder if there's a way to just like have it default a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry about that, everybody. I hope it isn't too distracting and terrible.
Oh yeah.
And if it is, what?
Oh, baby, turn off rotate on your phone. Yeah, but doesn't that default it to portrait when you do that?
Yeah, I think that might.
I don't know iPhones, but I know that my phone does that. Turn off the rotate, just goes to portrait, and you're like, thanks.
Like, okay, but that's not what I wanted.
Yeah. We were talking about Magic a little bit while you were gone.
Oh,
Yeah, I was telling him when the next
I
game's gonna be, and what the next game's gonna be. Yeah, I held my own pretty well, I think.
nice. I haven't played in. I haven't played since we played at your house.
Yeah, talk about some
That was
historic.
fun though. I would to do that again.
Yeah, we'll figure something out again. That'll be good fun.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it'd be a really fun thing to stream too. Like we were saying before, the like arch enemy or plane shift or like something like that because of the table you have is really really good for that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that might be a fun project. I don't know. I don't want to get into the.
But you can always gauge what people think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't want to like get the Warhammer crowd hooked in and be like, "Hey, magic," you know. Not everyone cares.
That's no, that's also fair. Like, want to make sure you're doing what the people who are actually watching you want to see.
Yeah, exactly. If anything, I would do it on days. I'd do it as extra content,
Yeah,
and we would not do it on days that are normally Warhammer.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm liking the white so far.
Oh yeah, that's looking really nice.
Yeah, thanks, man. But
I'm I'm half digging the teal so far.
yeah, I think you got a long way to go first, but you're trying to
Oh
do
yeah,
like the
it's
intricate
also
patterns.
real hard to see. I think. Let me see if I can get a better shine.
Yeah, I like it so far. But yeah, I know you're trying to do like a lot of
Yeah, the
different
thing is,
patterns. Yeah.
yeah, and trying to match like the look of actual tailed skinks because they're like almost black, but they're like that color shift, which is I think almost perfect for trying to use these paints. Also, once I get rid of some of the black, which is going to be the next thing I do on this, I think that will help a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Help distinguish or differentiate the black or the color because it won't blend into the black as much.
Yeah. I can see that. I think that'd be nice.
Yeah. And then when I hit it with some more orange, because I only hit it with the first orange, I have a second one that I'm going to use on top of this one.
Where did it go?
Thanks to Alec.
Yeah, no problem, man. But I don't know where my Lamia medium went. And I'm wondering if I'm an idiot who left it on the kitchen table. Because I'm going to do some flesh shades. I'm going to go check real quick. Oh, no, it's right here. I found it. So,
Yeah.
I've never used this before. What do? Do you shake it? I shook it. I hope that wasn't a bad idea. And I want to try Reichlin Flesh Shade. So, what I think you do is you just scoop a little on your palette and then you scoop a little of the Lamia medium. You mix it up. Yeah, here we go. Here goes nothing, I suppose. Wash the brush.
I'm liking how this guy is coming out.
Yeah, I do too. I think Seraphon are a great, like, just to
That
go
way.
wild with faction. As far as the models go.
Yeah. There's so much, because that's what's cool about him, like, when you look at other people's models,
Yeah.
it's just they're not the classic Seraphon colors, like what you end up seeing people do is just really cool stuff.
Mm-hmm. Alright, here goes nothing, I suppose. Some right.
Every brush is a brush.
Every brush is a what brush?
is a dry brush.
Yeah, that's probably why your brushes don't last so long.
Yeah, it is. But it's also why I have just like a boatload of cheap brushes.
Yeah.
Like a metric ton of just varying size of cheap brush.
I like the GW
I
brushes
do have
quite a
some
bit.
of the GW brushes. I cannot afford them because I also do not take good enough care of them.
Yeah, I can see that.
So expensive, I rip through them because I'm a monster. Really, no other good reason.
I can usually get like a few months out of them, but I know that some people can get a lot longer out of that.
Just due to who I am as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, boys, and possibly girls. I 100% was off cam again.
It's tricky, man. You'll get used to it, though, I believe.
All right. Now let's decide on flesh color. I feel like it's not what most people would use, but like I love using Karak stone. Karak? K-R-A-K, Karak? Yeah.
Oh, show it to the camera. I don't actually know what it looks like. Oh, okay. It's like kind of like a khaki color.
Yeah, it's
Oh boy. Folks at home, do you like Carrick Stone? Let me wait for Cody to come back. Y'all paint so fast. I've been doing this for like a while, man. Don't get hard on yourself because you can't paint as fast as me. Um, yeah, I've been painting Warhammer stuff for like 4 years, and before that, like I've been painting D&D minis for like another like 7 years before that. It comes with experience for sure. Ah, Wraithbone's great too. Ushtabi, whatever that bone color is, that's my favorite one. I use that as actually for a lot of things. Xandri Dust with that dry brushed on it is what I use for like a sandstone. I think that looks beautiful. I like Xandri Dust a lot too. Screaming Skull's cool. And like if you want something like really dark, Morghast Bone. Oh, he realized he's gone. Oh, poor guy. He'll pop up in a second. Don't you worry. Here he comes. Perhaps. This Lamia medium stuff's real cool though. I'm glad I decided to try it today. It's gonna melt on him. Yep. Sure is. I don't know about a lot of you, but I get like a weird paranoia about trying a new technique or something. Like just doing something new in general. Like it's, oh man, what if I don't do it right? I'm like, I'm just gonna do my safe thing that I'm used to doing. But yeah. I'm trying to break out of that. Well, his camera's back. Can you hear us? By us, I guess I just mean me.
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
trying to find a different spot to put the camera because it overheated where I had it before.
Mm-hmm.
The whatever you want to call it, the lamp got way too hot. Probably should have thought about that. The fact that
Oops.
it's a lamp.
Yeah. Fair.
And that it's like on top of just being a lamp, it's actually like a very, very bright lamp.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It's a good point. Oh, what the hell was that?
We got me making noise.
Okay.
Was it a bunch of weird sounds?
Yeah, it sounded like scraping of some kind. I didn't like it. Don't do that again.
Not to. No promises. Oh, I was gonna get it. I was gonna figure it out. Think we did it. Right, is that decent?
Oh, it's looking good. The model's upside down to the camera view, though. That's okay. You can see most of it. Oh, we're good. Nope. We're back.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
We're decent enough, right?
Yeah, we're good. You're probably going to cut in and out a few more times, but...
Good enough for government?
Good enough for government work, yeah. That's what they say.
At least we're not affiliate yet.
Yeah, we might be soon-ish, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, after this, I'm definitely going to go out and probably pick up just an actual webcam and mic Discord right from my computer instead.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be the way to do it.
I think so, too.
I might even, I have this headset, which I think would work just fine. Don't know if that actually went into frame or not. This one. But I just haven't been able to actually get it to work properly with this computer.
Yeah, you think technology, like sometimes it's plug and play, and I love that, and then sometimes it doesn't work, and you don't know why. It's frustrating.
I think that's the thing, is like we're so used to like a lot of plug and play stuff.
Yeah.
Fucked up messed up by putting him on the base before I painted him.
Mm-hmm.
A rookie move, and you're better than that.
So who else is excited for Broken Realms Be'lakor? An actual Be'lakor himself.
Man, I would be, but I'll never actually buy him.
Yeah, you're saving up for Croak.
Yeah, I honestly am. That model's so cool. I also don't play Chaos in AOS yet.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if I do a second army, I'm kind of obligated. I also really like Beastmen.
Mm-hmm. You're talking about Gits too, or Gloomspite Gits.
Oh, I was, yeah, because goblins. I mean,
yeah, I think they did a great job making them like a believable threat in this world, in addition to just being fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Gits.
Of the green boys.
Mm-hmm.
Boys, the big also decent, but
I also like the Arachnarok a lot. Like that huge spider.
yeah. actually have to move. It's late. Can't quite see what I'm doing.
But yeah, Broken Realms Bellicor. The other Broken Realm books have been really cool so far. I like Morathi a little bit more than Teclis, based because I think all the armies got something, and in Teclis it was just mostly the Lumineth book 2 with like, oh, here's a battalion for a couple of the other armies. Actually, Nurgle got some keyword or some new war scrolls, right? Oh, yeah. Either way, though, and you're getting your new Stegodon kit from that.
Did that ruin your ears when I made that noise, Bill?
Probably.
Was that me?
The rip my ears, yeah. Sure was. That's okay.
If you've watched like us playing games, or the one video of us playing a game, I just make all kinds of noises when I don't know what else to do. So very common thing that I do.
Yeah.
Probably not the best.
It's just not the best when it's clipping on a mic. Otherwise, it's probably fine. What's the trick behind hand behind? Trying to get it to focus. Like, I just wanted like a little bit more than just white. I think that looks nice. Yeah.
I'm starting to like the way this is looking.
Mm-hmm.
He's starting to come along pretty decent. So that's the thing too with like the way that I like to paint, with all, like I was saying, with all the dry brushing and stuff, lends itself very well to organics, which is, I think, helpful for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can make stuff look like it blends more in as things change throughout, multiple different types of like surface unit. There's the scales, there's the skin, and there's the different kind of styled scales. So
I understand you, yeah. I never did much organics before.
Yeah. Messing with this a little bit just to try to see if I can get a better angle, and then also plug my phone in.
Are you running out of battery? I'm a bone bro.
Or that it's actually charging.
Don't take that out of context, though.
Sure. Out of context. I know what you meant.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying what Bill said, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I know what he meant then.
Alright.
Yeah, no, it's a learning experience for me here, and I appreciate you all not absolutely hating on me.
Yeah. I appreciate it too. There's times where I don't know what to say, but I'm getting there. Like, especially when you're like, oh, people go away for a second. I'm like, oh, hi guys. But I think I'm learning.
Yeah. Well, it's especially hard. Like, it's one thing when you're like, I guess it's probably just as hard when you're playing games and trying to do it. But like a lot of the people who do like the just chatting, they do that because then they can just focus on the chats.
Mm-hmm.
From what I understand.
I feel like that would be more stressful. Like, at least I get to talk about the game.
Yeah, because then like it's all interacting and it's nothing else. Boy, I did not think about the order in which I should have painted this.
Oops. Oh, are you trying to go for the underbelly now?
Yeah. And like I already goofed up in the fact that I have him on the base. And then I painted other things first.
Oh man, yeah.
That's fine. That's why you just keep layering until it looks nice, right? That's why my models have like 100,000 layers on them.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, like I don't put things on bases anymore. Usually, especially like bigger things.
Yeah,
For that
I
reason
mostly did it
alone.
because I wanted him to sit on my desk because I really enjoyed looking at it.
Yeah, that makes
Just
sense.
being a boy.
There's actually models where like I wanted them painted and ready for the next game, and I've painted them onto the sprues and then assembled it and then touched up the sprue clip parts.
Yeah.
The Technomancer from the Necron line is a pretty good example of that. I don't recommend it. Yeah, tack is useful, man. I gotta remember to actually use that at some point.
The fact that I glued this down, knowing the amount of blue tack I have, is actually sickening.
Yeah, I don't know how much you have, so you can bring that to your
I
grave.
have I have like 8 or 9 full strips, just like sitting in my clipper bin. Like it was literally in the bin with stuff that I had out while I was working on this.
Oh, all right, man. I tried to give you an out, but now I'm gonna have to shame you.
No,
I won't.
I'll own
I
it.
won't take it.
I'll own the fact that I totally goofed it up hard.
Yeah, you can learn from us folks at home.
You could have whole segments on don't do what Cody does.
Oh man, the podcast.
That Cody, he did it again.
Yeah, I brought up Broken Realms Bellicor like 1,000 years ago at this point, but I wanted to mention too that there's a couple new heroes, and one of them's for Nighthaunt. And I know you don't know much about the meta, but some of you do a little bit. Where like Nighthaunt have been struggling recently, and I don't think one hero is gonna really bring it home for them competitively. But I'm just excited for new things to do. And there's like a new battle or battalion with the Mortark, so I'm excited to see that. Um, it's pretty similar to the 40K's Psychic Awakening. I don't know if you know much about that.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked the Psychic Awakening stuff. I think like they killed it on all their like little mini supplements they put out last year. Like I really liked almost all of them.
Yeah, Broken Realms is AOS's version of that. And it's instead of like factions, it's based on like specific characters. And sometimes a lot of faction work and sometimes like a little bit. They've been pretty cool. When they announced a Broken Realms in the future for a brand new character that we know nothing about, which I think is cool as hell.
No, I'm not actually too upset with how this is. No.
Yeah. Look at that friendly little lizard.
It's coming out pretty good. I like the color shifts on him, honestly, especially to be broken up with the orange and the beige.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bright blue tail.
Yeah, I think you can do a lot of cool stuff with that model. I think it's coming out good.
Yeah, I'm about to try some stuff on him now. I don't know if it'll work out, but you know, I'm all about improvising on the fly.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
Sometimes you get good places there.
Yeah.
And like what Bill said earlier, you could just paint over it if you don't like it.
Yeah. So that's like the one tough thing with using the Turbo Dork stuff is that if you do, oh, I found something I missed that I want. Um, if you do goof it up, it's a little harder because you have to paint back over in black on whatever you messed up on.
Yeah, that's not a huge deal though, is it? Doesn't seem to
No,
me. Yeah.
but I feel like primer black and Abaddon black can sometimes give you a different color on what you put on top of them.
Yeah, I think it is a slightly different color. Actually, I don't know if that's true.
Well, so it would be at least a little bit because you're going from a flat to a gloss. At least with the primer I use a flat primer. I use automotive primer honestly, um, because it does not fill any gaps and cracks, which I'm a big fan of.
I've always just used the GW or Citadel rather primer.
I've actually in my entire life never used a Citadel primer,
Hmm.
but that's also again because I'm cheap. Like I used to just do it all in like a non, like not even a primer. Like I would just paint it black and then I would just gloss coat over it when I was done. I always have cans of clear coat for other projects.
No rip GW sponsorship. No, I would talk about GW product all day. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care about these haters in my stream with me. But yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. But I tried to do something here where I just used straight up Reichlin flesh shade, and then I did Lamia medium with flesh shade. So like the wingy parts, it should be darker. I don't know if that's coming up at all. Well, it looks pretty pronounced in real life. But yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do
Mm-hmm.
this fur. You know,
Yeah.
I'll figure something out. I think I'm gonna start with a dry brush. What gray am I using? Dawnstone. I like Dawnstone a lot too. Oh, your video cut out. Are you still there?
Yeah, I had to swap my charger real quick. I will be right back.
Okay.
It was not charging, and I just hit 10%. So
All
I
right.
just got to throw a different USB port. I thought that one had charge or had power to it, and it does not. That one does though, so we're golden. We're golden again.
All right. And here comes the video.
Oh. Did it. Gang. I'm only like a quarter incompetent. I promise.
Does anybody in the chat have a good fur technique? I'd love to hear it.
I did some fur recently.
Oh, yeah. What did you do?
I actually like full layered, and then I washed with a, a brown wash, top of just whatever standard brown I had, and then I actually just used the that one that I was telling you about, the stone,
Mm-hmm.
Carrick stone, and then I like super light dry brushed like 10 coats of dry brushing on it.
I see. Okay, that's cool.
Maybe you can see. I also like hand made all the paint for the cape on this guy too. So it's like it's super weird colored because I went between purple and like a burgundy red, and just mix the two together until I got all these different tones.
Don't actively try for a pattern. Use at least 3 colors in shade. Okay. I was looking at some tutorials online for this guy too, and they were saying like try to do like a lighter color for the whole thing, and then like a darker color for like a middle section, and then go through a thinner part with the middle with an even darker color.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a lot of like organics, like fur and stuff like that, you really build up the texturing by just going crazy on how many different shades you can layer onto it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'll try some of that then.
So like for me, what I'm trying to do right now. Oh God. So does anyone else have crazy hard times getting the exact consistency you want with the dries? Like, I really want to love them, and I don't.
Oh, the dry brushing paints?
I feel like it's either too layered, or it turns to dust as I'm trying to get the proper dry.
Oh, I've never had that problem.
Did I cut out?
No, you're here.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
You're here. He can't hear me, huh?
Yeah, I feel the same thing, Devin. Like, there is definitely an inconsistency, I think, based on the color, too. So, like, I'm trying to use this skink blue. And it definitely, like, it's either way too, like I'm already, like, hitting it way too much. And you know what I mean? Like, I want a very faint. That's even too much.
That's weird. I've never had a trouble with it. I've never tried skink blue either, though.
It's so hard to actually get it to do what I want it to, like, on the model. And, like, now I'm already too light. And then when I turned the brush, it was too much over on the other foot. And now it's so dry that it's dust. There's, like, almost no way to get it where I want it.
I wonder if anybody else has had that, because I don't know. That's never been a problem for me.
It might also be because, like, I'm thinking them like the way I dry brush everything, and less of, like, maybe it's its own. You have to do it the way that it works for this. You know what I mean? That makes any sense?
Yeah.
Maybe use a different brush.
Actually, I don't know, because everybody in the chat seems to agree with you. Like, Bill's like, I don't even use them.
Yeah, there's some colors that, like, I feel like only come in dry, and they're so cool. Like, there's this really nice lavender that I love. Actually, yeah, different brush definitely helped a bunch too. Using a flat one instead.
Okay, yeah, that might be it then, because I just use dedicated dry brushes too, and that seems to be fine.
Well, so, like, I use this super shit brush. I don't even know what this was at any point, but this is, like, my go-to dry brush. I don't know if they have it in camera. Yeah.
Oh, it's coming up.
My go-to dry. And, like, it just doesn't. I can't put the paint where I want it to, even though when I dry brush anything else with it, I can.
Huh. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. That's just, like, but that's also the same thing. Like, I have a hard time with a lot of the newer paints, just because, like, I think I just don't know the techniques to do them properly. Like, I cannot use contrasts.
Oh, really?
I wish I, yeah. The only contrast I use is the ethereal aethermatic blue.
Hmm.
And I use it mostly like that's what I used on this guy for all the frost weapons. I just dry brushed a mean white over the black and did it till I got like the white edges as white as I could where I wanted. And then you just coat it in one super quick layer of that. And I feel like it gives you this really cool frost color.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Again, I think the contrasts are great too. I think they're definitely like a right tool for the right job kind of thing. And like I know some people try to use them whenever possible.
Oh, thanks, Bill. If you're talking about the frost hands, like thanks. Like it was really difficult, but I'm glad I was able to get it that nice because again, like that's a commission one, and I was like, I really want to do this. I also like to try to find things that I can save myself some time on. I mean, just being a busy boy and
Mm-hmm.
wanting to get through as much as I can when I do end up painting sometimes. Yeah, too much.
Yeah.
Too much too soon.
Mm-hmm.
Not what I wanted at all.
I'm excited to see some of these Seraphon come along too.
Yeah, me
Get them
too.
on the
I think.
channel.
Yeah, I'm excited. After I built this one, like it took everything I had to not be like I want to paint this right now.
Yeah, I
Like
like those
I'm
guys a
just gonna.
lot.
Ooh, actually, this looks pretty cool over top of the peel. It's actually making that pop look crazy.
Got a little bit of brown in that fur. I'm gonna try to put a little bit of white in there.
Oh, too much.
A little bit of gray. Long
Try
beard.
some up.
I I like a lot of the dry paints actually. I use them a lot, especially on them basing.
Yeah, I can see how they'd be really good on basing. Like I try to use them a lot of times for like organic transitions.
Mm-hmm.
But like so as like a commission. Like um oh, I went way too heavy. That's fine. I can go back in with the beige after. But like I love trying to get these like transitions from the metallic into the beige if I can.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I did it with the lavender one last time and I just really liked the overall outcome. So I really wanted to try to like push those more with these guys, like especially the big ones,
Mm-hmm.
because like that's what's like cool about like flesh is that like it isn't good color, especially on animals,
Right.
their fur or scales or whatever it is. You have these transition points. Yeah, I think a lot of it will be coming back in here too and just cleaning up with the beige. Having to take a paint scraper and just try and scrape him. It's
Hmm.
not my favorite thing to do, but it works.
Yeah, I get it, but sometimes we do what we must.
Exactly. Some of those. think I'm going to stop messing around with that now for a bit. I also jump all over. Like, I don't ever actually fully finish like an area with the first coat almost ever.
I have the exact opposite problem where, like, I can't put this down until it's completely done.
Yeah, I'll jump over a model like 100 different times, and I'll redo the same color like 4 or 5 times before I'm done with it. Also, why I make absolutely like zero money per hour on commissions because I don't charge enough, and then I spend far, far, far too much time working on them to the point where it's like I did not. I made like $1 an hour.
Yeah, you gotta work on that then, huh?
Well, like for me, like the commissions I do are almost always just my hobby money. Like I'm doing it mostly just to buy new models. And it's like it's kind of like free experience. Like before I paint something, like that's why doing those cold ones was so much fun. Where I actually started working on any of my own Seraphon because I then had 5 of them that I had basically figured out exactly, not exactly, but almost exactly how I wanted to do a lot of it.
Yeah, before you actually did it.
Yep.
I'm glad you do it on other people's money who pay you to do it instead of trying it out on your own stuff first.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. My paint box is super unorganized.
Mine too. I gotta
That's okay.
figure out something better for that. Like, where is this color? And I'm like staring right at it, and I don't know it until it's too late.
I use a sweet Adidas shoebox.
Yeah, I have like a drawer from Big Lots. Why is Argraph's Earthshade too good? Such a good paint.
Which one?
Argraph's Earthshade.
Yeah, liquid talent. Like, all liquid talent, but that's like a full, that's the one.
Yeah, my favorite looking is Drakenhof Nightshade or Null Noil, but I just feel like Argraph's works on a lot more things than those two.
Yes.
I like that look.
I will wholeheartedly agree on that.
I think he's looking quite dapper.
I actually painted on stream.
I gotta get his beady little eyes and his claws. Yeah, Nightshade is wonderful for anything cold.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking for.
I have I like Nightshade over metal, and then you dry brush it with Ethereum blue, and that's like a look I use for a lot of my guys. That's inspired by the World of Warcraft Scourge. Those familiar with them? He needs a top hat. That's funny. Dapper boy.
Started to do it again. He's about to do the thing.
What thing? Cut out? Because you did do that. Oh, he doesn't even notice.
Me? I knew that I was out.
Oh.
It took me a hot minute.
Okay.
That's why I stopped talking at the end there. I was like, oh, I'm really not actually on stream.
Yeah, we gotta figure out that.
Yeah, I just gotta buy a webcam. Just gotta not do it through my phone.
And next time we'll have your dinos in from that Celestial Stampede kit.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, that might be for a couple weeks.
I don't know if that's the next thing I'll paint though. I really want to paint the other one of these.
Oh yeah.
Except I'm doing the blind one next, I think. That's that second orange definitely was the way to go.
The Troglodon, I think it's called. Oh, yeah, the orange is cool. Orange and blue.
The Fire Dragon Bright.
Yeah. I'm not a big orange and yellow guy, but I acknowledge that some things it's great. So I was painting
I am.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm a huge yellow guy. You know that.
Yeah.
I absolutely love yellows.
I had those.
Ironically, like my favorite chapter is yellow because I absolutely hate Imperial Fists.
Why is that?
Oh, why do I hate Imperial Fists?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. They're the Mary Sues of 40K Space Marines, in my opinion. They've been basically annihilated to the brink of non-existence more than once, and yet they somehow always come back.
Yeah, because they're
cockroaches.
cockroaches.
Like perpetually a chip. What was that?
I said because they're cockroaches. You can't kill them.
They literally are cockroaches, in my opinion. I couldn't agree with you more.
Oh, well, I think they're fine. I don't know. I don't know much about marine lore. I like Blood Angels and Dark Angels and Space Wolves the most.
There's very few actual loyalist Space Marine chapters I like because, you know, I'm Chaos for life. But I do really like Iron Hands. I also really like Raven Guard. And Salamanders are cool because of, like, the only chapter that actually cares for humanity and for normal. Well, like, every other chapter is like, yeah, no, we don't give literally a single F about you. Like, get out of our way or we'll trample right over you.
Talking about our Lamenters, are they Blood Angels? Lamenters?
Yeah, Lamenters are a Blood Angels successor chapter.
Successor? Okay.
No, I was talking about Salamanders.
Just Ralph Ferris in the chat was talking about his Lamenters.
Oh, I love Lamenters. Super tragic backstory. I'm a huge fan of any of the armies though from the Bad Ad Wars. Like they're all second founding plus chapters, but like their lore is honestly, in my opinion, some of the coolest and best.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, to be honest.
In my kill team, I run Minotaurs or Minotaurs or whatever, however you actually say them. Because I just love like the combination of like their lore and their look. But I'm also like a big sucker for like anything homebrew, like custom chapter stuff.
Yeah, there's so many Marines, I can't keep track of them all, but...
No, yeah, there is. So, like, yeah, I feel like you really should, in my opinion, like, if you want to know anything about them, you should just know the basic 18 legions. Like, and that's it. Anything after that is, like, you should only know it if you're interested in it. And even that, like, you're not a Marine player or a Chaos player, so like, there's really almost no like reason for you to know any of the lore.
Yeah, I like Death Guard, the rules a lot. Like how they play. I'm not huge on the Nurgle aesthetic. 18, no, too many? Yeah, I hear you.
There is some really cool things. 18 too many.
Yeah.
No way. No way.
I get it.
It definitely is a lot to like learn and to get into.
Actually, you know what contrast I like a lot is voluptuous pink or volupus pink. Oh, it's so great because I used it for when I painted Vinny's Sylvaneth that are now my Sylvaneth. And in Curse City they're using it for a lot of like the gross flesh stuff. It's very
Oh, that's
versatile.
cool.
Hmm?
I said that's cool. Like using it for something so drastically different.
Yeah. It's great. There's only 6 of us in the whole universe. Maybe when the Crafts World book gets another launch, Devin, there might be one more. Necron's got one more.
So, if you want to think of it that way, though, it's kind of like there's technically only 9 and 9 because only 9 of the 18 are loyalists, and 9 of them.
9 of them are chaos, I assume is what he was gonna say. Yeah, I can't wait for you to get that webcam, man. Instead of using your phone.
I kicked it up. It
Yep.
at least told me this time.
Mm-hmm.
It at least informed me. You can hear me, right? No, god damn it, you dirty SOB.
What's wrong, Cody? You can tell me. Oh, the auto-rotated back. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Little bit of this inside
A
the
nuisance.
ear.
It's fine though. But I don't know where I was at when it cut out. But what I was saying is that that works. That it's more like there's 9 and 9 if you really think of it, because they're chaos and 9 are loyalist.
Right.
You'd have to think of like all the Drakari and all the other kind of ones that go along with that. Harlequins, I think it'd be almost kind of like the same sort of thing. But Harlequins, I think you might be more like similar to like the 2nd and 3rd plus founding chapters. So like the Lamenters and the Carcharodons and, Raptors, any of those ones.
What about the Alpha Legion? Well,
Alpha Legion is the absolute best.
yeah, it's the one you play, right?
I used to have a really cool Alpha Legion army, and then I repainted it into other stuff and scrapped it. But mine were like super demon heavy, like a very corrupted one was the idea, which I know is like that's not lore. But the idea was that they were pushed into the war, fleeing. So that was.
You know what my favorite Chaos faction is?
What?
Dark Angels.
Got him!
Oh.
That's one of the cool things. So, like, Alpha Legion's so tough because you want to, like, absolutely like them because of, like, the mystique of it. But because they suffer from anything that's like that, the amount of mystique also inhibits the amount of lore.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of that red?
So one of the cool... What?
What do you think of the red in there?
Oh, that looks fantastic.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Yeah, I'm really digging that.
Mm.
That is like a really nice, like, fleshy look to it, the way it's blending into the white.
Yeah, I'm digging this
Is
medium.
it just white? What is it?
It's I've been using Lamia medium on all of these. I've just been turning regular paints into shades. Super into it. That's voluptuous pink with Lamia medium in it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, pull your model down a little bit.
It'd actually be something I might really like. I might actually have to look into trying that.
Yeah.
Those blends are cool. I'm like all about blending, which is shocking that like I just dry brushed most everything.
Yeah, I recommend it.
I like to dry brush blend. Also just because it's like all I know how to do well. I don't even know if I'd say well. It's the only thing I know how to do at a comparable level.
I'm looking for my Druchii Violet now. Because on the tutorials for Curse City, they paint like purple on his hands. And while he's doing it, it looks like a nightmare mess, and I didn't like it. But when it dried, it looked nice, so I'm gonna try it.
Just see how different something can look wet to dry. But like you learn that in like anything painting.
Have a good night, Drowsy Tater. I'm glad you can make it. I'm glad you enjoyed. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. Have a good one. But yeah, the difference like with how different something can look from wet to dry.
Yeah.
Like was like a big thing. Like I used to work at a hardware store, and like that was a big thing on paint. Is you had to be like, it isn't going to look like this when you hand them their can of paint, and they look at it and they're like, this isn't what I ordered. Like, no, trust me, it is. That's exactly what you want. It's going to be the color that you want when you're done, not what it looks like now, wet in the can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that you know.
Yeah, actually, what is it? Reichlin Flesh Shade? Or not Reichlin Flesh Shade. Which one is it? Yeah, just, Raykarth Flesh and Ushtabi Bone looks exactly the same when you put it on the model, and then it dries into two totally different colors. Keep a hairdryer behind my desk.
Oh,
that's smart.
That's so smart. Yeah, that's honestly like a super good idea. That was actually one of my favorite parts of like working at that like mom and pop's hardware store was like getting to like use the color codes and mix all your paints. People. My second favorite thing was that people messed up making the paint, went into like these oops paint cans, like on a shelf, and they were significantly discounted. So I would just buy those up like crazy. God damn it! I keep really messing up and hitting things I don't want to hit.
You gotta be more careful.
Yeah, I do. I was honestly slightly worried before we started, because like I was having, I'm assuming like crazy arthritis. I mean, I don't know if that's actually what it was, but like my hands were killing me today. They actually feel much better after painting, which is shocking, kind of.
Yeah. That's
but
unusual.
I think it's because I'm moving my hands more, whereas like picking a mouse all day, you do the same motion over and over and over again. Oh, the gold is really popping on him. I'm really happy with this.
Oh yeah. Alright, my phone's going off. Dude, stop. Don't you know I'm working? Shut up.
Don't you know I'm on my grind?
Oh, this is not a grind, but... Carpal tunnel? Yeah, carpal tunnel sucks, but like you can do stuff about it if you catch it early.
Yeah.
You know, I know a guy for that.
I mean, so like I'm using it to prop up my phone, but I have like those two balls that like have, one of them has like a jingly thing in it, and like you swirl them around in your hand. Oh, is that? Yeah. I did that earlier today, and it helped quite a bit. It just like kind of like made everything feel a little looser. I don't know, for lack of a better term. But you know, it's hard telling, because like I paint and I draw and I use a computer all day and I play video games. So like 85% of my day is doing very simple, repetitive tasks. with my hands. So they could just be sore. You know what I mean? It's hard telling not knowing.
Yeah.
But like my family has arthritis in it, so like it's kind of just an assumption.
The thing I do a lot is I rest on my elbow, and you're like not supposed to do that.
What was it?
I like put weight on my elbow a lot, and that leads to nerve damage.
Really?
According to my dad, and he's the authority in that field.
Yeah, Dr. Dad knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, ulnar nerve. Yep, that's exactly it. And I just keep doing it there. I'm like, my whole arm hurts so bad. Why? What's going on? And then I
feel like I do pretty good at avoiding leaning on my elbows too much. Oh god, that's a lot of pain.
That's so much pain. Oh my god.
It would have filled every single one of these details, and I would have been such a sad boy.
I don't know why I turned it a Limp Biscuit there for a second. Oh. Alright. Man, he put too much paint on it. He killed the string. Oh, man.
It did not like me singing Limp Bizkit.
It saved us all. Hands up and hands down. Where's my Shyish purple? Where's it gone to? Cody, do you know where my Shyish purple
Absolutely not.
I don't know where it is.
Where you what?
My Shyish purple.
Dang it.
No, that's Creed camo. That's Pterodon turquoise. No, there it is. Perfect.
You could just stand up.
I'm dotting the I's. Oops, all paint. Yeah, that's my favorite Crunchberry too.
Oh man. Oh, that one of the dudes, Squirrely Dan from Letterkenny.
Yep.
He has a stand-up special where he talks about coming to the U.S. and how like we have so much different sugar cereal here than they have, and like he's naming like all the things that we have that they don't. He's like, they have 3 different types of crunch berries.
We do, yeah.
We're well into crunch berries that they could just have one that's all just oops, it's crunch berries.
Oh man.
It's a good stand-up.
I like all the edits of like oops, all whatever.
I'd be willing to bet anyone who watches Letterkenny.
I know quite a bit of people
honestly,
who like that show.
Like, it can be so funny with a lot of that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like the oops, all mouth lacerations. Because that's what Captain Crunch is. Don't get me wrong, your boy loves Captain Crunch more than anything. But it hurts.
Oh god, what eyes are you dotting?
The sorcerer from
Sorry, what was that?
It's the sorcerer from the Underworld band for the Slaves to Darkness. I forget what they're called. It's like Ragnarok's Ravers.
Just make them glow. See, that's why I really liked playing Night Lords, and I thought about playing Raven Guard because they black eyes.
I love Night Lords.
Yeah, me too.
The only cereal you want to actually let sit in the milk for a minute. Yeah, makes sense. Soften it up. I gotta say, Captain Crunch is actually like my favorite tasting cereal.
The roof of my mouth cannot handle it though. Most people know I'm a sensitive boy.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
have a negative con.
His eyes don't come up, but yeah.
Is some of this supposed to be flesh?
I think the tummy
Yeah,
is.
I should probably check a reference. I'm talking on the headdress here.
Oh.
Like there's some like areas here that kind of look
there
like
we
they
go.
could be scaled.
I'm happy with this guy.
I can go back in and.
I think he's looking good.
Yeah, me too. I think he looks really.
I gotta figure out how to focus
Smart
better.
play trying out the.
What's up?
I think it was a smart idea picking up that medium that you did. Like I think that made that come out really nice.
Mm-hmm. Cargo's Reavers. I was close. I got the first word wrong. Reavers.
Words are hard.
Yeah, sometimes they can be.
I say that constantly in meetings.
I mean, it's
like
true.
If I mess, it's like my go-to. Nothing like being unprofessional in a professional setting.
Yeah, like this is a professional setting, right?
Hell yeah. Show you professional. Oh god, I'm painting completely out of frame. My bad, guys.
Yeah, it's hard. Feel free to yell at us whenever we do that.
Yeah,
Oh my god. Well, some of you just popped in, I think. Sunday, I'm going to have a game against Dark Eldar. Or Drukari, as we like to call him. Probably, I might play Tyranids, I might play Necrons, I'll see. We'll start in at 1. Yeah, Cody, whenever you cut in and out, I've just been plugging the next show.
that's what you should do.
Yeah. Sunday at 1. And I haven't gotten a chance to play a game with the new overlay, but I'm excited to see how that goes. I showed that to you, right? I know I showed it to Bill.
If you had sent it to Bill and not to me, I'd have been so offended.
Well, Bill's a moderator, and you're not.
I'm well aware. I know these things. It's okay. A lot of feelings, and you damn near hurt every single one of them, but that's okay. We're still friends.
You gotta earn it. And you earn it by $4,000.
Jesus. Just tell me that Bill's your favorite. I understand.
No, he's my favorite because he gave me $4,000.
Did he really?
No.
God. Look, I want you to know that, like, I don't put that in the realm of, like, non-possibility for Bill. Like, if you told me that, I'd be skeptical, but I'd be like, I'm not actually going to say it's an outright lie.
I couldn't keep it up. Yeah, paid up already. You can see the receipt. Yeah, absolutely. I just pull up this like MS Paint fucking thing. It's like Bill paid Alex $4.
Add a bunch of zeros that aren't even in the same font.
Yeah.
I'm really liking the way the gold is making the other colors look, or
Oh, he's
how
got
it
like a
pops on these
headdress.
other colors.
Yeah. It looks good with him.
So that was my problem with the gold on the skink. Is the gold on the yellow does not look great. Obviously, you know what I mean. Like,
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. But so I think on them, I'm gonna have to go with a silver instead of a gold.
Yeah, I save gold for like leader stuff. Anyway. A lot of times it's hard to tell what's the leader and what's the unit. And I think gold's a really good way of doing that.
That's actually really smart.
Yeah, like I do that for
But
my
also,
Necrons.
yeah, also lizard space Aztecs. Everything should be gold.
You know what you could do is on bronze.
Decent bronze color. So normally, like for my Minotaurs, what I do is I do them in bronze, and then I highlight them in this gold, and it
Mm-hmm.
looks pretty nice.
Actually,
Really,
for
I don't know if you can see that
Karajan
good.
Overlords,
I got it in a good spot.
they're like hyper capitalists, is like their lore. And a lot of people for the armies just like make their leaders look like they're made of money, and all the troops and stuff like have jagged, poor, like rusted stuff.
Yeah. Oh, so that's what I was going to say about lately with people running or like using Death Guard, but lore. Um, it's been really cool seeing like just instead of the rotting stuff, just like heavily rusted stuff instead.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm a fan.
Aesthetic a lot. Like I also one where they did so many conversions, and it's an underwater like it. Everything looks kind of like aquatic based, like divers and stuff. That looks really really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Death Guard stuff in general. You know what I'm not a big fan of though is basing at all.
Yeah, you know, I absolutely love basing. I'm so good at it that I absolutely have based everything I've ever painted.
I don't like it. Or at least, yeah, the texture paints
I
just get
honestly was
everywhere.
waiting for someone. I was really waiting for someone who knows me in this chat to call me out. I don't think I have a single model based.
Oh, really? That's funny. I just believed you.
No, I absolutely despise, uh, despise doing basing. I like the idea of it. I just never actually end up doing it.
Yeah.
It's something that I have to like sit down and just like do soon.
I got a look I really like for my undead armies. I do it for my Necrons too. I talked about it a little bit last stream, but I don't know if you know Chrono Trigger, but it was based off of the Ruined Future in
Yeah.
that game.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think I brought it up last time.
I actually think I do remember that.
Also, if you guys like old RPGs, play Chrono Trigger. That game is so dang good.
Talked about it. It segued into us talking about Bill doing speed runs.
That's right.
That was, I feel like, right? Is that the conversation we had?
Yeah.
I'm trying to big brain here.
Yeah, that was the conversation we had. I guess
Look at that.
some of your Deathwatch had bases done
Yeah,
too.
you boys got a little. Oh, They did. So yeah, the only army I've ever based, I sold.
Yeah, Chrono Cross is related to Trigger.
I won't lie. Through the Death Watch the other day, Bill. It's all going through all your stuff. Definitely not going to acquire a bunch of your neophyte hybrids.
Oh, does he have some?
Unopened boxes just sitting on a shelf in a house he doesn't live in.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, because he left all of his, Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I won't actually do that. But I was thinking about playing some Death Watch. Oh, perfect. I'll paint them up for Sheila. I won't lie. I just really want to build and paint some Gene Stealer cult, because I just think that they can look so cool with the off-white flesh tones.
I feel like I should get some at some point because of my Tyranids, but I just don't super care for them.
Yeah, no, I can see that. So, as someone who enjoys, Renegade Guard-esque type stuff, I like the idea of them because not gone to chaos, they've literally fallen to...
Tyranids.
Tyranids,
yeah.
I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
I love the Tyranids. It's just I don't like playing people if I can help it.
Some Death Walk, a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That being said, I'm seriously considering us sisters, or Adeptus Sororitas. Hey, new to the stream here. Hi. You're not new to the stream, buddy. How you doing?
Do you approve of him?
Who's the guy on the right? That's Cody. He's painting some Seraphon. And we're gonna get him on the channel at some point soonish. Not really feeling his energy. Oof. Cody, you gotta step up your game.
I can only be so loud. I got kids. Whip Barlow.
He's just not feeling your energy, you know?
History of D&D. The great games.
Oh my god, dude. He's going at you.
Actually know who I am. And I'm legitimately triggered now.
Are you?
It's fine. You know? Not really.
Oh man.
As a 32-year-old man, it just was a...
Oh my god, you're a weeb now? Holy shit. They're ruthless in this chat today. He probably chugs Monster. Oh, this is entertaining. Corey or whatever. I think your audio cut out again. Hello? Yeah, he cut out again. Yeah, I think you guys upset him and he's never saying words again. Oh, you don't know
No,
how hard.
I've
Are you back?
given up. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yep. I don't think you can hear me, though.
Is that a yes? Is that a no?
Yes.
I can. You cut out for a second there too, but no.
Oh, boy.
Right, we're back. Good. Like, no, you don't need to listen to this negativity.
Yeah, I think you're getting
Kicked off because I was like,
roasted.
no, you don't need to be treated like this.
Oh, man. I can tell from his accent. How would you describe his accent, Sfeel? The rogue plays D&D. Or plays D&D the rogue, my bad.
I feel like it'd be naive of me to think that this is...
Northern EU, New York. Man, it's funny, actually, I was talking to someone the other day and they're telling me about, like, yeah, I used to stream a lot, but I didn't really, oh, sorry about that. I didn't really get far. There's one day I had 0 people, and then, one person joined, just put F you, and then left. Like, that's upsetting. It's kind of funny, though. Oh, man, I think you cut out again. How can you tell what Corey's accent sounds like? He hasn't said a word since you've been on. Oh, man. You guys are a riot. But yeah, while sounds cut out again, um, bro, get a webcam. Stop using your phone. But yeah, we're gonna have a game Sunday at 1 with me versus Dark Elves. I'd love to see you all there. Lord Corbin. Yeah, I know I keep saying that, but it helps fill the dead time for me.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I completely just reset it.
Okay. Hopefully that helps.
Yeah, so whoever this is,
Welcome back, Corbin. Oh no.
God, I hate that these people know me and I have no clue who they are. And by hate, I mean I actually kind of love it. I want you all to know I'm starving for attention and I don't care how negative it is. Yeah, I'm literally starving for it. Fucking roast me, baby.
I think you know all these people, just not who their usernames are.
No, yeah. There's no way that Rogue Boy don't know who I am. He literally named, like, very personal traits of mine.
I know.
It's okay.
I don't want to give them away either on stream, so.
It's okay because, you know, like, someone who knows that much about me, they obviously care about me. So thank you and I love you.
I'll give you guys a hint. Who I am. It's obvious. I'm from Earth. That narrows it down exactly none.
You know, I only know a few people from Earth, so that's definitely going to be easy for me to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who it is, but you know, like Alex said, I don't want to say it on screen, so.
Yeah. Keep his identity safe.
That's a lie. I don't have any clue who that is. I was gonna guess if it was maybe T Dog.
I don't know who T-Dog is.
Well, it actually isn't because that's the Winter Titan. But I was thinking of another person who.
Oh my god, they're so mean.
Used to severely.
Oh my god, you cut out again.
No, I stopped talking. We're good.
Oh, okay. You're back. Okay.
Just you know, I didn't actually go anywhere. So I legitimately started reading chat and just stopped talking.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, that was me doing. My brain turned off. I can't do two things at once, other than talk and paint. I definitely can't talk and read at the same time.
Yeah, I get it. You don't have to justify it to me. Do you know, I think I don't like the most about texture paints is that or for like basing, so they take like an hour to dry. Like you put it down and you can't do anything for a long time. I'm sorry, what was that?
To be honest, I don't think I've ever actually used texture paints. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, they're powerful for sure. But they can be tricky.
Oh, I pulled this guy off stream a bit, but like I can't see these underbelly things, and I want to just get the gold on them.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It would be fine, but I was classic me, and I definitely did not, you know,
Make
I
a plan
definitely
of
put it on
attack.
a bit when I
Yeah.
didn't think about how hard it would be to paint this underbelly with the base on.
Did you learn something?
Yeah, but the thing is like I learned something I already knew. So like, did I learn enough to not do it again? Most likely not.
I can't believe you. I'm docking your pay.
Joke's on you. You don't pay me shit yet.
I'm returning those dinosaurs then.
I hate it when mom and dad fight. That golden baby.
That's coming along quite nicely.
Very happy with how he's coming out so far.
Oh yeah. He's cool.
To touch up like crazy. I feel like I should save a lot of these super fine details when I can like literally scrunch my face up to the model.
Yeah. We're not going for too much longer, right?
No, we can stop whenever you want to.
Yeah. I'll probably call it around 9:30. Seems reasonable to me.
What time is it now?
9:11. Ooh. Never forget.
Julie.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I didn't hear what you said.
I yelled Giuliani.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna spend some time throwing down some texture paint on bases. And I think that'll be it for me. Getting all that out of the way.
Store. Check it out. There's an actual battle video on YouTube, plug, of us playing my Knights versus his Necrons.
Yeah, I was about to get there, but you beat me to it. Yeah.
And I sure am a regular, whether I'm wanted or not.
Yeah, that's on YouTube at
make sure I'm making it so that you don't dock my pay.
Yeah, you can see me and Colby's battle report on Grendeline's death on YouTube as well. Also, I have an Instagram if anybody cares about those. Instagram's been kind of fun, actually. I was dreading it at first, but, you know. Just throwing some pictures up there.
Social media, all of
them.
Because you really can like micro focus on exactly what you want for Instagram. You can really like kind of micro focus what you want to interact with and what you want to see, which is like a big
pull of it. Yeah.
Media, because I just can't do like the negative shit with the world that we're in right now.
Yeah.
Like I just can't. It's just so like hampering. Like I get so worked up over things that I like can't do anything about. So
I hear you.
No reason to put that kind of stress on my art, genetically shitty art. So. You exactly, Dan. You got to share those models with those models on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Got 'em. That's actually good.
It is good, yeah.
That is like major, actually probably the top major thing that Instagram's used for.
It's for OnlyFans?
E-girls, yeah. Yeah, you gotta promote them OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh, it was like that critical bit. He's like, yeah. And how do you make money on the internet? No, you don't try hard. You make an OnlyFans, you put it on Instagram, and then you capitalize on an issue. We're going to put some Agrax Earthshade on these. Oh, hanged men. I'm very excited to play Curse City. I think that game's going to be sweet.
I'll end up having to post this dude up on Instagram when I finish it too. I have like Curse City looks really cool.
Oh yeah. It doesn't look that hard to play, which I was nervous that it would be at first.
4322.
I don't know.
Is that what it is now?
You know what you said at 4322? Well, that might have been when the Satan was like beating the crap out of your knight. Remember that?
When you downed my knight?
Yeah. That might have been right around when that happened, because that was pretty early, right? In that game. Well, I guess that's spoilers. I shouldn't talk about it. Yeah, if you're curious, go check it out.
And I'm super happy with this gold.
What gold is it? Which one are you using?
It is Jupiter gold.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. I think that's like the only
It's
one I
just
use
so
anymore.
vibrant.
Yeah. Again, like I think that's the only gold I use now ever.
So do you think that I should keep like as gold can be, put a little wash in there and then top coat it, or should I get some teals, try to like oxidize it, and a little? And I guess gold doesn't really do that. That'd be more bronze.
I'd keep it gold, and I'd wash it with I really like Reichlin Flesh Shade for gold. I know it says Flesh
So you
Shade in the
know,
name, but
what I really like is this baby right here. For
I,
wash
I don't know what that is.
works great. Amazing for metallics. Like if
Mm-hmm.
once I put it on, I'd end up like basically hitting a lot of it again with a top coat of gold. But it makes such a nice like contrast for your depth.
Mm-hmm.
Also, don't know what I'm gonna do these bands in. I feel like I have to do them in brown, but like
Yeah,
only
brown
thing
might
that
be
I
cool.
wasn't sure what I wanted to do.
You already have like enough blue there. Maybe like a deep, like a dark red.
Like almost like a reddish brown,
Yeah.
like red leather.
Yeah.
That could look pretty cool. Yeah, I might have to try that, see if I like it. Worst case scenario, just top coat it with brown if I don't like it. But there
Exactly.
isn't. So my big thing is like I struggle so hard with reds when I have any type of green in there, but I didn't really put any green in here. Like it's really more teals. So
Hmm.
you think a Christmas look?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then it's all I can think of.
We don't want that.
No,
There's nothing
because I
wrong.
feel like that like really does hurt a lot of people's really cool looking stuff. Is when they just mix too much of that super close uh, green and red, like just your basic green and reds.
Yeah.
Oh, so I actually saw some pretty cool looking night um painted up. Absolutely hate the model, which was kind of cool.
What were you talking about?
They were like yellow to the Saurus Knights, the ones that I hate the
Oh
model
yeah.
of. Saw a paint job for them that was like a lime green to a yellow blend,
Mm-hmm.
and then just with like solid dark black eyes, and I was like, actually looks really cool.
Yeah.
Actually mess around with that because I think that that could look cool with the riders if I do them the purple and yellow.
Mm-hmm.
But I might even do them more of a purple to red with a blue in between. Or no, blue to red with a purple in between.
I'd
That's
like
how
that.
colors work.
Yeah. I don't mind those kits as much as you do, but I get it too.
Yeah. Only reason I hate them so much is because I painted out cold ones.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I just know how much better that other kit is.
Oh yeah. I heard actually people take
If I'm
cold
not,
ones and replace the riders with the Saurus Knights.
yeah. It just man, that just seems so expensive.
Yeah, it does, but
I have to get 20 of them for the number of riders I have.
yeah, that's no. I wouldn't do it. But I've seen people do it, is all I'm saying. And you know, as soon as you do it, like, they're gonna just come out with a new kit. That's just gonna look so good. Like that happened to one of my buddies. He bought like a bunch of Blood Knights. Like I think 3 days before they announced them getting a new kit.
Doing on this is the eyes. What do you think I should do?
I like reds and yellows for eyes, but I don't know if I would do that for that one. What color is a lizard's eyes? I almost called it an insect. That's incorrect.
Just because of the gold
Yeah.
being so close?
Oh, maybe like, do you have like a very light blue? Oh, actually, yeah, Quavo has like some really cool kit bash. He has I think they're fire prisms, but he's using the Bastillodon kit for them. I really like those. Yeah, big oof on the Blood Knights too.
I don't know if I've seen the Blood Knights.
Oh man, I'll show you after the stream. They're so dang good.
I don't know what either of those two things are.
The
I
Blood
feel like
Knight.
I'll be invaded, so I'm not gonna say them. Up to your bait, so I'm not gonna say it. I don't know. I'm wary of this person.
Well, it's okay. Yeah, I think the purple actually came out pretty fine. Again, yeah, there's the focus. What do you think? Did your audio cut out again? Thanks, Bill. Yeah, and like once this dries, I get to dry brush it and it's done. Are you back? All right. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to wrap time, but yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for now. I don't really have much more to work on right now. But yeah, thank you all for joining. I had a great time. I hope you guys did too.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Are you gone again?
Yeah. Yeah, red I think was a good call. I don't know. God damn it.
All right. Anyway, guys. Yeah. Thanks for joining. I'll see a bunch of you Sunday.
Yeah. I don't know if you can't hear me.
Yeah. Oh, there you're cutting in and out, but yeah.
I'm definitely gonna get a dedicated webcam this week so that I'll have it for next Wednesday.
Yeah, the phone's not cutting it. It is cutting it. No. That's the problem, right?
It isn't.
All right. See you guys later.
All right. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for coming. Rogue, I don't like you. Just kidding. I love you.